Well, we finally got Scott hooked up.
It has been a while.
It's been a couple years for you, huh? Not a couple. Feels like it. Feel like a nice fish.
I don't know. I've got a lot of line out.
Did you? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of leader on this, isn't there?
Oh, probably 10 feet.
You will reel this up. Yeah, I had my opportunities. Oh man, is it like caught on the ice? How's it feel now? It's a nice fish. I mean, it's probably in mid-20s or a little bigger.
God, this is sketch.
Yeah. It's probably upper 20. It's probably like a 27 or a 28. But hell, this feels like it's going to be a 35 with the way fishing's gone for us. Keep ripping on you?
Yeah.
It's going to take you down all the way to the end.
Peeling rod.
Oh, that is bigger than I thought. It's a pretty nice fish. Probably. I mean, that'd probably be a 10-pound fish.
Yeah.
And he's gone. Oh, man.
I didn't see the hooks.
I'm sure they're buried. I'm sure they're going to have to get caught. Yeah, we were taking a lunch break and we walked out and this one was up. I can say we're a little surprised how we haven't seen anything come in at all this morning. Oh man, that is thick. I don't know how I misjudged that size right away. It's just big.
Yeah, it is.
Got him. Oh, that
Nice one.
It's a nice fish. Makes the trip a little bit better. He's hooked deep, but he's not hooked bad, Scott.
Okay.
So we'll do a little bit of surgery on him, and yeah, nice one for Scott. All right, Scott finally got a nice one in on this trip.
29.
There he goes. Oh, feels good to at least have something before we're ready to leave. Oh, I just made a switch to a hole, and this fish probably made the hardest run of a lake trout I have ever hooked. This thing could be really big. He ran for probably a good 15-20 seconds, about as fast as your spool can move. And my rod is fairly stiff, and my drag's pretty tight, and my heart is thumping. You kind of close the gap on me. He closed that gap on me, and that's the run again. He's got to be getting fairly close. He's probably 30. He's not as big as I thought initially. Yeah, I think he's a snag. Yeah. You got him good? Oh dear, don't I? It's not the way I wanted it to happen, but that is really fat. And unfortunately it was snagged, but this really thick. Is probably the biggest lake trout I have ever caught.
That is extremely fat.
Yeah, that would explain why he made the run he did. Man, this fish could have been probably could have been a 20-pounder if it was in the mouth with that run. But holy moly. Well, we're gonna get a measurement and a picture, and we'll get this thing, and we'll get the swim right back. All right, ended up being a 32, which I've caught a couple of 32s before, but just by going off the girth of this thing, it probably weighs close to 15 pounds, I would guess. It's a heavy fish. So this thing's been wanting to go back. Oh, that's so awesome. Well, that's gonna wrap up fishing on this first lake. We're out here for 2 days. We spent one night and we only ended up getting 3 fish, 2 of them which we got on camera. It wasn't what we were hoping it would be. We only marked those 2 fish and then only like 1 more that popped off. But other than that, it was pretty slow. So we're gonna make a move here. We're gonna go to another lake that's kind of nearby, and we're gonna go and spend a couple nights out there and hope that's a little bit better for us. Not huge, but be nice to get them in. Oh, it's nice. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Woo! All right, boys. Oh, it finally happened. Took all day to get a nice one in, but there he is.
There you go.
Thanks for the land, Scott. Whew. Whoa. It's a nice, beautiful Boundary Waters lake trout.
Lakers.
I'm guessing it's probably 27 or 28.
He's not happy.
But yeah, look at that fish. So we'll get a quick picture and then we'll release it right away. All right, here we go. It's been a tough day, especially for Butler here, but we finally got one nice one in the books. Feels good to get that monkey off the back. Well, we only end up getting 1 fish here on this second lake. Butler missed 2 and I got that one in. But overall, these last few days have been really slow for us. We're gonna break camp now, but just before we do, I'll give you a little bit of a tour of how we camp out here in the Boundary Waters. So here's where we've been camping the last couple days. We just use a portable fish house, and it works well for us. And see, this house in particular fits 3 people pretty nicely. As we had 2 cots set up and someone didn't have their cot with, so they had to sleep on a pad on the pine boughs. He wasn't the most comfortable in the world, but you can see we got our heaters here. We don't let them run all night. We usually shut them off right away, right when we're about to go to sleep, just because, you know, we don't have to worry about maybe like dying from carbon monoxide or something. And here we got all of our food bags. We got our booze in the corner there. That gets us going to sleep pretty nicely. And then we got all of our other miscellaneous stuff. And yeah, this kind of always works out well for us. And we do this, you know, 3-4 times a year. And I don't know, it always gets us through. To add at the end of this video, I'm gonna add a couple fish catches from last year. Got caught a couple nice fish in late March on the same lake. So I'll add those in right now. Whew, Scotty's hooked up.
A little slow to start. I wasn't even looking at my back star. Is it getting bigger?
Yep.
Pretty sure it's all true. My drag up. Maybe it's a little bigger than I thought. Leg pop, I can feel it.
I'm sure. I was gonna walk over and grab my water bottle. I'm about to fall asleep over there.
So was I.
Yeah, I wasn't too far behind you.
Oh, yes. How far up the bottom are you? Or were you? Like 15? Oh, should I see where he is? Oh, get out of here. Oh. It needs some water.
Oh yeah, that is a nice one.
You hitting 30 on it for sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah. Whew, let's look at that nice one. It's a pretty good fish to start off.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm sure you'll get a picture, we'll get a measurement, and
Fire back. Yep.
all right.
Get him back.
Well, we got Scott hooked up again. I just horsed one off probably about less than 10 minutes ago, so maybe they're gonna start picking up for us now. It's tough to tell. I think you got another decent fish on.
I don't know why both of them came up to the hole like right away.
What'd that one do?
It's kind
That
of
one's been going nuts.
chased me like 5 feet.
That's bad.
Yeah, there was no messing around.
That's still a good fish. Dark. Ooh, look at that fish. It's really dark. He's burping.
Back.
There you go, Scott, with another nice one.